instruments required for amalgam restoration are mouthware, explorer, tweezer, spoon excavator, cement spatula, plastic film instrument, enamel hat, gingival margin remover, both initial and distal, amalgam carriers, amalgam condenser, both large condenser and small condenser, amalgam carvers, Hollenbeck carver and diamond or clear carver, ball burnishers, slow speed hand speed, high speed handpiece, tungsten carbide burrs, amalgam polishing rubber points, and glass slab for mixing cement base. Classroom amalgam cavity preparation is started with number 245 tungsten carbide burr. The first step in classroom amalgam cavity preparation will be establishing the outline form and dentin depth. The outline form should be such that the cavity form should go smoothly around the cusp and margin ridges without undermining the cuspal form or the margin ridges. The dentinal depth will be 0.5 mm into the dentin. The margin ridge width in class 1 amalgam cavity preparation will be 2 mm for molar teeth. The pulpal floor should be flat and smooth, and all the walls should be smooth and flat. And this will be the final shape of class 1 amalgam cavity preparation. Amalgam restoration. Before restoration is continued, a review of the occlusal morphology and cavity outline form is needed. Insertion of amalgam into the cavity preparation is done in increments. The first increment is placed into the cavity preparation and it is well condensed using a small condenser into the line angles and point angles. This is followed by the second increment placement. A little bit larger condenser can be now used at this stage to condense the amalgam. This is followed by the third increment to overfill the preparation by 1.5 to 2 mm so that a better occlusal anatomical morphology can be obtained during carving procedure. The condensation procedure should be completed in 3 to 4 minutes. Immediately after the condensation, a pre-carve burnishing is done so that the amalgam can be better adapted over the KO surface margins. After the pre-carve burnishing, the carving procedure is started using a cleared carver. The carving technique will be such that part of the carver will be on intact root structure and a part of the carver will be on amalgam restoration. No deep scratches or grooves should be carved out in amalgam restoration, which will be susceptible for future food particle deposition and fracture after restoration. Carving procedure is continued till the satisfied occlusal anatomy is obtained. Once the carving procedure has been finished, the amalgam restoration is cleaned up using a wet cotton pellet. Polishing of amalgam restoration. Polishing is an essential process in amalgam restoration since burnishing achieves only smoothing of the restoration. This is initiated first by a medium grip rubber point. This is done to remove all the smooth scratches on the restoration. This procedure is continued till all the scratches have been removed. And using an explorer, the interface between the restoration and tooth surface should not have any catch. And this is followed by use of a round tungsten carbide burr of 18 to 24 closer to further smoothen the restoration and remove the scratches. This procedure is done till a fine smooth surface is obtained. All the grooves that have been carved out during the carving procedure should also be smoothed out now. The next step will be using a fine grit rubber point to get the final satin smooth finish so that the glossy appearance can be obtained. This is again done in all the grooves that have been carved out in the amalgam carving procedure. And a green rubber point is used to finally get the final gloss A appearance in the restoration. and this will be the finished restoration appearance, which has a smooth satin finish and glossy appearance with no cracks in the KO surface mark.